Hey guys, it's Gwen again, aka Electra, and it has been a long time no see. But instead of making lots of excuses as to why and wasting your time, I'm just gonna get on into this fun video. And if you read the title, you know what this is. My friend here, MsCreepyX, has done a bunch of oddities haul. Let's try that one again. My friend here, MsCreepyX, Danielle, has done a bunch of oddity haul recently, and I've really enjoyed watching them, so I thought, hey, I own some oddities, why not do a small oddity collection? Dun, 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 dun. I'm showing you this guy first because he's molting in a bad way, and he does not need to be handled too much. This is Jeffrey. He's a foxhead. He's a little fox head. Of course, he has plastic eyes. His eyes didn't make it in the process, but he's got his own cute little nose and his own fur. It's the fox's head that has been, I guess, gaffed onto a fox's tail. So he's like a little fox worm or something. But yeah, he's my little mascot, and so he hangs out with me. And I don't touch him because he is not holding up too well over time. So I'm just gonna put him on the shelf down here, and he's gonna hang out with us and watch while we do the rest of this video. Oh my god, fox hair everywhere. I also have a vintage door handle that is from the 1920s, 1930s, crystal handles. It's very, very old. When my father-in-law was salvaging pieces for this house, I asked if I could keep this piece because I thought it was so unique and beautiful. So I generally just have this sitting in my stuff because I'm like, oh, a door, everybody needs that. I know I do. Let's see. Let's not break anything. I have 3 necklaces here, and the first one is a cat leg bone, and this is from Lady Locks, I believe that's her name. She's here on YouTube, and she has an Etsy shop where she sells bone jewelry and jewelry with like bugs and things like that. So I bought from her a cat's leg bone on a chain, and I also purchased from her a raccoon leg bone going in this direction. It's caught, but let's see, you can see like raccoon leg, cat leg. You can see like the size difference is pretty dramatic there. But so I love my bone jewelry. And the third necklace is just a piece of string that I put a vintage skeleton key on. I've had this skeleton key for a while. I got it at, I believe, a flea market where they had a big estate lot. And I picked this up and thought it would make a good piece of jewelry. So I have that. I also have this beautiful butterfly specimen. You can see, I'm trying to, like, there's a glare. Let's see if I can show you it without my lights. There you go. Beautiful butterfly specimen. He's gorgeous blues, and I'll let you see his underside. His underside is amazing. He's just gorgeous. So I love that. I picked that up at a art fair, I believe. I have an interesting little jar full of bits and baubles. I have a lot of vintage things in here, like a wooden nickel and some random mysterious bone. I also have over here like a piece of coccyx bone. I'm not sure what animal that is off of. But the weirdest thing in here is these dentures. These are my great-grandmother's dentures that are in here. And yeah, those are just a few little odd things I have in here. I have a bullet and an old fish hook and a bunch of like really interesting vintage spools and things like that in there. I still have a long way to go on this collection, as you can see. Like it's got a lot of space. These two items belong to my husband, and they are old tintype photos. Let's see if I can get you a good view of those tintype photos. This one's really hard to see because it's so dark. If I tilt it, maybe you get a good view of it. But these old tintype photos, they're in here protected because they're super fragile. But both of these came with a pretty wonderful ghost story attached to both of these. I don't know where that is right now. I'll have to see if I can find it. If I can find it, let me know if you'd like to hear it, and I'll definitely do a video with it. But yeah, these were really great and had some fascinating ghost story lore with them. So we have those. We also have a stereoscope from 1895, or I think it's copyrighted 1895, and this one was produced in 1896. So this is from 1896, and I have lots of wonderful of the cards that go with it. And for those of you who don't know how this thing works, you load a card in like this, and you view it through the viewer, and the two pictures simultaneously come together in here and make for a 3D image. So it's like the first 3D viewing type of experience, and you move the little pedestal back and forth until you get the clear 3D image, and it is super great, gorgeous. So we have that. Let me put that down. I don't want to break it. It's old. Let's see. I also have another butterfly. And let's see if you can see this. This butterfly is right here. It's a little cloudy, I know. I'm not sure how to fix that. I feel like the cloudiness is on the inside, and I have not dared to mess with it yet because I don't want to crumble everything, because all of the flowers and the foliage in here are real dried flowers and things like that. So I've just left it a little cloudy. And the little butterfly. I also have a wonderful collection of vintage family photos that, ooh, I'm gonna put this one here so don't break nothing. I have a beautiful collection of really, really old family photos. I know that I'm related to these people, but I cannot tell you by whom or how or when. The family of mine that would be capable of telling me that have all passed on, sadly. But I've been left with a wonderful collection of photos. I probably have 100 or more of these, but these are just the ones I picked out to show because they are my favorites. And let's see, I think I saved the best for last. This is my plasticine bat, or I should say real bat in plasticine. It is a real bat that has been suspended in here, and I love bats. I have a bat tattoo for that very reason. I love bats so much. I think they're wonderful animals, and so I just had to have him. I purchased this in New York City at a place called Obscura, which you may know from the television show Oddities. Oddities takes place in Obscura, and I went there and I purchased this, and we got to meet Mike, the guy who basically runs the shop, with a woman named Evan. We didn't get to meet Evan, but we got to meet Mike and look around the store, and it was super amazing. It's a lot smaller in person than it appears on the show. Like when you're watching the show, you think it's a really big place, but it's really tiny and really cramped. But they managed to fit the coolest stuff in the smallest space. So yeah, so we got that, and that's pretty much my favorite of everything that I own that's odd. I own 2 or 3 other things, but they are in storage right now, and I recently had a ceiling cave in my storage area, so I can't really get to any of that stuff right now, but maybe in another video sometime I'll show you more if you enjoyed seeing these oddities. And let me know what was your favorite thing, and if you have any oddities, I would love to hear about it. So let me know below, and thanks for watching, guys. I love your faces.